Hi, I'm Cement Apprentice Sylvie, and today I'm going to show you guys how to correctly wear your winter dress blues, as well as female regulations and grooming. So let's get started. The first step in making my bun is to make sure that there is no knots or tangles in my hair. So I'm just going to brush my hair out and put it into a low ponytail. I like to use gel when making my bun, and I use a lot of it. I use this Got2b Ultra Glued Invisible Styling Gel. It really works. I use a lot of it. I put it at the top of my hair. That way when I take off my cover, when I'm indoors, it doesn't look like I've had hair and there are no flyaways. I also put some on the bottom to make sure it's not a mess down there either. Once all the gel is nice and smooth, I brush out my hair again, making sure that there are no bumps, and I put in a ponytail holder. Make sure it's nice and tight. I take another one just to be safe. Once that is done, I brush out my hair again because we need to start the braiding process. Making sure it looks good, all the gel is down, stays compact. So everyone knows how to make a braid. You split the hair into evenly as you can, 3 pieces, and start braiding. Once the braid is done, I take another ponytail holder and I just wrap it around as many times as I can so that it's nice and tight, and that way it doesn't come undone in the middle of the day. Here now I'm going to circle the braid around the beginning of the ponytail and just tuck the little tail under. Take another ponytail holder, that way it stays in, and wrap it around as many times as you can. That bun is looking good though. 1, 2. I'm going to take another ponytail holder just to make sure it's secure, and I already see some flyaways, so we're going to need some bobby pins. Okay, so now that my bun is done, I see that I have like this little flyaway thing, and we don't like that. So females are allowed 2 barrettes that are the color of their hair. So I'm going to use a bobby pin and push it down so we do not see that little hair anymore. The bun can be 3 inches away from your head, 4 inches here, and 4 inches here. Next, females, like I said, are allowed 2 barrettes, the color of your hair, as well as the hair ties to tie up your hair has to be the color. Earrings, you are allowed for a 4 to 6 millimeter ball earring, 1 for each ear. The lower rank personnel are allowed silver, and the officers are allowed gold. Rings, you have 1 on each hand, and then your wedding ring. For necklaces, they have to be tucked into your shirt, just like this, not visible. 1 watch, you are allowed. No other dangly bracelets. Your makeup has to be all natural. No bright orange, pink, green, rainbow eyeshadow, and definitely no hot pink lipstick. Another thing about female grooming is your fingernails. They cannot exceed 1/4 of an inch, and they can't be some crazy rainbow colors. They have to either be clear, your skin color, or French tip nails. Now it's time for the dress blue uniform itself. You have the blouse, a white t-shirt, trousers with all 14 buttons, shiny shoes, handkerchief, cover, nameplate, and ribbons. The first step to wearing your dress blues correctly is a proper looking handkerchief. I have right here a handkerchief from the very beginning. Before you iron, make sure the setting of your iron is on silk. I always spritz it to get it wet so it doesn't burn. And then I start the ironing. Now that you've ironed your handkerchief, we're going to fold it into a triangle and get ready to roll it. Okay, So beside me, I have a dime and a bowl of water. This might seem silly, but it works for me. I put the dime in the middle of the two corners at the bottom, and I make my first roll covering the dime. The bowl of water I use to wet both fingers so it stays. So I go, just keep repeating the process. So after we have the handkerchief nice and rolled, we're going to tie it. So we're going to take left over right, and we're going to make a square. That's why it's called a square knot. Then we're going to take these and flip the left one inside the right one. And now pull. And that's what it should look like. After your handkerchief is nice and rolled, next step is going to be our ribbons. The ribbons go about a 1 1/14 inch on the left breast pocket. So there's a pocket right here that it's going to go right above. For the nameplate, there's another little pocket on the inside of the right breast area, right here. That'll help you guide where the nameplate needs to go. What's next is shoe shining. With me, I have the rag, brush, both shoes, polish, and the sponge. Get the polish on the sponge. We're just gonna rub it on the shoe. Like so. Once we get it all over, we'll let this one sit while we do the next one. So we're gonna go back to the first shoe that we had, and just like this. My dad taught me, put the shoe here and take the rag and just move it back and forth. That's what gives you the shine. Already shiny. And there we have it, all shiny. this is the full dress blues attire. We have our cover, handkerchief, blouse, nameplate, ribbons, white shirt, trousers with all 14 buttons buttoned, shiny shoes, knee-high socks. With the blouse, there should be 7 seams. 1 going right down the front, 1 on each sleeve. The ones on the sleeve should go right down in the middle of the patches where it can fold evenly, 1 on the back, and 3 on the cape. That's all for my video on female grooming, regulations, and the proper wear for dress blues. Thanks for watching. Seaman Apprentice Sylvie, out.